So today's been a crazy week. We've had 4 cars get in accidents, maybe more. That's the first 4 that I can think off the top of my head. We're gonna check one out here right now. We have another one down the street at another body shop, and kind of see what's going on. All right, so we're at our first car right now. We're gonna check it out, see what's wrong. Do you wanna run through the list real quick of what's wrong, like top view real quick? It's this one, right?
Yeah, this one right here. So on this car, we got your steering rack.
Yeah.
Your pretty much all 4 of your arms.
Yeah.
Especially the ones on the crash site are bad. The other ones had normal wear and tear, but would probably need replacement. Steering rack had the inner and outer tie rod, as well as the gearing inside the rack and pinion were bad.
Yeah.
And obviously a lot of the physical damage that you can see.
Yeah. What's crazy is because it looks so minimal. They said they hit a curb, but they actually, better phrase is probably they smoked a curb.
Yeah.
Probably going like 30. And what's crazy, the person that rented this, they've done this before.
Oh, really?
Last time it was just a wheel and tire, but this time it's a lot more than a wheel and tire.
Yeah, hidden curbs generally don't cause this much damage. They probably were going a little faster than what they led.
I know. I got to see that. I got to see the raw data on our
on your app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was it? Was like $8,000 or something for all the stuff that's broken on it.
Pretty close to that. Yeah. We can kind of look at it a little deeper and see if there's any extra damage. But at our initial.
Oh. But that doesn't even include the body. So that they hit this, which I don't know what kind of curb you're hitting. That's 3 feet high. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell is this? I think they sideswiped somebody and then hit a curb.
Yeah, it looks like it could be that, or maybe a wall of some sort, like one of those parking structure walls.
Because this came in and I saw it, I'm like, oh dude, this is easy, like $1,000 or something. And then I was gonna drive it to our body shop over here, and I started driving it, and this wheel started cambering in. I'm like, oh shit, this is. Yeah, I gotta tow this thing here.
Definitely not a drivable car.
So is it snapped? Is it snapped off? What is it, like the control arm or something? Is that why it's?
So no, the actual tie rod is supposed to be straight, and it looks like this.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. So that's why this wheel is fully bent in, and that one is.
You want to see straight. Here? Look, this just happened this morning. Dude, it's daily for us. Not bad.
Oh god.
Whatever. Some dents, new doors. Look at that shit.
Oh my god, yeah.
They ripped the wheel off the car.
Off.
Yeah, we're going to look at that right now. It's down the street.
Oh man.
Bad news, dude.
All bad.
These people, they just wreck the cars. Oh my gosh. This is fucking crazy. The front bumper, I mean, that's easy. It's just ripped off. This trim piece, it's easy, but oh my god, it ripped off, and the brake fluid is just flown everywhere. Gosh, that's bad. That's gonna be the most expensive piece. So what happens with insurance, you'll find is, I call it when it rains, it pours. When you have one insurance claim, you have another, then another, then another. I said earlier in this video, I think we're at 4 this week. It might be more. I mean, no, this is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Do you have a physical key yet?
No, I don't.
No, here, I'll get you the one in here.
Told me that there's no key, so I was just gonna wait.
Oh no, yeah, I got a key. There's always one in all the cars. You know the pin?
It's the same pin?
Yeah, same pin for all of them. Here.
Alright, cool. I didn't even try it.
Smells like it's smoked in.
Probably. He said that the tow truck driver said that the customer looked like they were.
This thing's on the floor. What? Yeah, on meth?
Yeah, or on something.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's too bad. I mean, what do you think? Like everything, like we probably get done for like $600.
I could definitely fix it.
Yeah. You think new doors, or you think fix up this?
Well, they're aluminum.
So you can't.
Aluminum. I mean, I can fix some aluminum stuff.
It's too deep.
But it's just aluminum doesn't move like steel. If that was steel, I could fix it all day long.
Yeah.
Aluminum. Sometimes I call my buddy, my PDR guy, and he does push to paint.
Okay.
And I finish, But that front door, it's pretty ugly.
Dude, what do you think about this quarter panel?
I would probably replace that fender.
The whole fender. So, I mean, this is just probably reattached, right? I mean, it just fell off from.
Yeah, the bumper's fine.
Yeah, it looks good.
The fender, I just
so we just need fender, reattach this, whatever the hell's in there, 2 doors and a tire and wheel.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you definitely need a wheel.
Holy shit! Look at this. Oh my gosh, dude, this is not easy to break off.
No.
You have to hit something so hard to break that off. This is steel?
It's cast iron.
Cast iron?
So if this is the same.
And this, you can mold this. You don't have to take it off and replace it. Or
No. But that's major surgery. We have to, well, not major surgery, but we have to basically pull it with our dent puller and get it into shape and put Bondo on it, and
I see.
It's a lot of work.
Give me a with and without, because it's if it's cheap, I'll do it, because it's nothing that people are gonna freak out about. But if it's gonna be pretty expensive, I'll probably leave it alone.
Yeah, I mean it's probably like, I could probably fix that rocker for about $300 to $400. I mean,
yeah, if we did it for that price to make it look good, I'd do it. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
And then the piece, whatever the part costs, and then
that's easy. And then whatever, 30 minutes labor, hour labor, whatever. That sounds good. Yeah, cool. If you wanna just do all that on this, and then just keep me in the loop on that. Why we're gonna go through insurance on that. So we have that's gonna be a longer process than normal. Normally we're cash, but yeah, that will take a little bit of time. But as soon as you get a quote on wholesale, and what it costs, let me know.
I'll write a sheet on it. The insurance company will probably take my sheet and throw it in the trash anyways, but I still write a sheet on it. Okay. And then I'll figure out what I would charge. I'll start looking for parts, but I won't get any parts until we know that unless you want me to start, because on the Model X I started buying parts and then
I know that's a shame. Let me know the price on what it actually costs to fix, and immediately I can determine. Okay. Because if the insurance company, even if they try to total it, I still want to try to keep it. I'd rather keep a car than total it. Yeah. All day.